Alright, so long story short, right? If you guys just want to know the most profitable YouTube niches on YouTube at 2024, check this out. Right? So this is a CPM, right? The cost per mil, I don't know, CPM. That's what it's gonna be called right now. So these are the typical niches, right, that pays the most amount on YouTube. So first one is like making money online, second one is digital marketing, third one is personal finance, fourth one is education, so on and so forth, right? So if you're trying to maximize the entire Google AdSense, the ad revenue, then this is the top niches that you should be paying attention on, right? So the most profitable YouTube niches, all of these, man, 1 to 15. So these are just on average numbers, right? The numbers over here, the figures over here, it actually fluctuates. It actually changes from creator to creator, to my knowledge, right? Because not every creator is built the same for some reason. So then again, it also depends on the quality of your audience, right? So for example, the demographics as well, that is very important as well. For example, which country. So the top paying countries, right, to my knowledge, is that like US, UK, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Switzerland, if I'm not too wrong. Yeah, so countries like this as well, right? They actually pay higher compared to other countries. So RPM is, if I'm not wrong, is revenue per milli. So RPM is actually the take-home profit. It's not actually CPM. The amount that creators actually get is 60%. Yeah, those should be the amount that we are looking at, right? So like I said, this is just strictly for YouTube, right? If you just want to earn money from YouTube alone, the platform YouTube alone, then the ad revenue and the AdSense is something that you should pay more attention on. Yeah, so these are the main topics, and these are the main niches that you should look into if you're trying to earn more from YouTube. However, if you want to start a YouTube channel, right, I believe that you need to decide whether or not you want to be a YouTuber or a marketer, right? You gotta decide, man. You gotta decide. You gotta decide whether or not you want to try to be a YouTuber or a marketer. So let me explain. So for a YouTuber, right, what you're trying to do is that you're just trying to grow your channel, right? You're just trying to grow the YouTube channel that you have in terms of subscribers and in terms of views, right? Those are the two main figures that you're trying to look out on when you're talking about becoming a YouTuber. In order to grow your channel, right, the more subscribers you have, the more views you have, the more audience retention you have in terms of the views and then the watch count and all those kind of stuff, the watch timing, those are very important if you want to grow a channel. Because if you were to have higher audience retention rates, YouTube algorithm, right, I guess you can put it that way, the algorithm will actually push your content out to more people, and in return, you'll be able to grow a channel, right? Because if there are more views they're going to be getting, chances are, if your video is good, right, obviously more people will be more inclined to subscribe your channel. That in return, you will be able to grow your YouTube channel as a YouTuber. If you're not trying to earn money from YouTube, then that is most likely the type of video creator that you will be trying to become. And then again, right, before I go to the marketer side of things, right, there is no right or wrong between being a YouTuber or marketer, because some people genuinely just enjoy filming videos, enjoy posting videos, enjoy sharing their content online, right? If you belong to that side of video creator, then that's fine. 100% is fine, right? There's nothing wrong about it. If you're not exactly trying to create a business out of it, trying to earn like a full-time income, if you're not trying to become a full-time video creator, right, a full-time YouTuber, then if you just want to post some videos by the side every now and then, whenever you feel like it, then sure, go ahead, right? Because for YouTube, right, you can either be a marketer or a YouTuber. So for marketer, right, this is what I believe, right? This is my opinion. So if you want to be a marketer on YouTube, you should view YouTube as a form of a marketing tool, right? If you want to create a business, if you want to be an entrepreneur. So let's say, for example, that you are a real estate agent, right? You are selling properties. That is your full-time job. If you want to utilize YouTube as a form of marketing tool, well, the smart thing to do is that you can create videos about the units that you're selling, the projects that you're selling. You can educate people and share the projects that you're selling online, right? And then that in return, right, you're using YouTube as a form of a marketing tool. You're not exactly trying to earn the most money from YouTube AdSense. Even though real estate niche, right, I heard that you will be able to earn quite a lot as well, because it is heavily dependent on your audience as well, right? Because for people who actually watch real estate related content, more than likely, they actually have more money, more income to spend on. That's why the That's why the advertisers, they are more, they probably have more ad budget, let's put it that way, yeah, in order to spend to put their advertisement on video creators that's related to real estate. Yeah. So that's how it is, mainly, typically, right? On average, that's how it works. Alright, so what about faceless channels, right? If you guys have been researching about what kind of niche you should get into, more than likely, the whole YouTube faceless automation channel type of business model, most likely you've already encountered that, right? Most likely those videos about how to start faceless channels about that should be recommended to you already. So what I think is that it is a way to earn from ad revenue from YouTube alone, and potentially sponsorships as well, brand deals and stuff like that. But the scalability is going to be tough. It's going to be quite hard to achieve a certain level. So I had a few faceless YouTube automation channels before this particular channel, but I realized it is going to be tough to earn money from it. So let me explain. Let me explain more on that. So for example, if you have a faceless YouTube channel, right, you can potentially earn money from it. I mean, yes, you can, right? As long as you reach the monetization requirements. If you meet the monetization requirements, then it's fine. Then you're going to be able to earn money from it. AdSense, ad revenue, all this kind of stuff. So earning from AdSense, ad revenue is a good thing, right? Don't get me wrong. But for the most part, right, for all the other YouTubers, how they're actually earning money is from either sponsorships or if they're selling something. If they're selling something, meaning to say like any form of digital products or physical products even, or services as well. Because then again, it heavily depends on the type of niche that you're into. So for example, if you're doing, top paying niches like the make money online, the finance side of things, education and stuff like that, with a faceless automation YouTube channel, right, you will be able to earn high RPMs as well, high CPM RPM. But we're talking about sponsorships, right? I think you may or may not have a lower chance of getting sponsored. Because end of the day, right, if you're talking about sponsorships, brand deals and stuff like that, people would want to buy from people. People will want to see someone's face, someone's personality, and then they will be more trusting. They will be able to relate more to that particular person. And then that way, that will actually drive more sales, right? Because end of the day, if you get sponsorship deals, right, the sponsorer, they just want more sales to be generated through your videos, through your recommendation, because end of the day, that's what they want, right? They just want to generate more sales, more conversions, and hopefully if they were to sponsor your videos, your channel, and then in return, your viewers, your audience will be more likely to purchase their services or their products. That's how it works, mainly. But if you just have a faceless channel, then it's going to be quite difficult because your viewers may or may not feel the connection, right? May or may not feel who you are. And then they may or may not even trust your words, your recommendations. Because for the most part right now, right, all of the faceless channels, right, I don't really see any sponsorship deals. Or maybe they have it, but they don't really accept it. I don't know. Because for me, right, for my other faceless YouTube channels, I had sponsorship deals, I had inquiries and stuff like that, but I didn't actually accept any of it because I felt like maybe it was a scam. I feel like it was too good to be true because it's a faceless channel, and why would someone sponsor a faceless channel? Yeah, so that was my thought process. So I didn't really accept any form of sponsorship for my faceless channels. Yeah, that's why. So with that being said, right, if you're trying to sell digital products or physical products through your faceless channel, I mean, you can try, but what I would say is that people will not exactly buy, like what I explained earlier on. People will actually prefer to buy from someone that they like, that they can relate to. Because end of the day, it's all about the human connection. It's all about the human touch for everything. So if you think about it, right, if you were to think about high ticket purchases like houses, cars, private jets and yachts, a human representative is always there, if you guys realize, because the human touch is very important. For example, snacks don't actually have human representatives unless if they are promoting new products at like a supermarket and stuff like that. Then yes, then probably they will have human representatives to promote their products. But for the most part, if you were to be purchasing like chips and stuff like that, you just go to the shelf, grab it, and go to the cashier and pay. That's it. You don't really need any form of human intervention to convince you to buy that particular product. But whereas if you were to be talking about, like I said, houses, cars, and stuff like that, there's always like a middleman, right? Like an agent or stuff like that, in order to help you with the entire process of purchasing the high ticket purchase. that you're looking for. So that brings me to the one person business, the information synthesizer. That's what everybody's talking about, right? So what the one person business model is all about is that you can basically talk about the interests that you have, the lifelong passions that you have. Don't have to limit to one niche only. As a human, we all have more than one interest. If you haven't found out what is it, you have to try and experiment new things. That is how you will know and learn more about yourself, both likes and dislikes. Right? So the most profitable niche is you. The niche is you. You already have the things that you already know that you like and don't like. You don't really exactly have to follow the graphic over here that I found. If you're not exactly interested in any of these, then just do something that you like. Talk about the things that you like. Talk about the things that you've already experienced in life. Talk about the things that you encounter a problem, and then if you found a solution for it, and then if you were to monetize that, right? If you were to monetize the solution, then that alone, you'll be able to earn money from it already. You'll be able to start a business from it essentially. Because at the end of the day, businesses, right? What they are doing is that they're just basically solving an issue, and then they are just selling the solution to people who have the same issue to them. That's it. You're just paying. You're just paying for the services. You're just paying for the solutions. So if you're not interested in any of these niches, right, then it's fine. It's more than fine. But if you're interested in some of these, and then you really genuinely find joy and you're interested and you have passion with any of this niche, then go for it, right? Go for it as well. But for those people who can't really find a niche, they don't really know what they exactly want, what kind of content they want to talk about, then just be yourself, man. That's it. Be yourself. You are your own niche. You are the niche. Talk about the interests, talk about the passions that you like, and then just post it online. And then the best thing is that if you were to, like I said, if you were to have a problem in your life with the interests and the passions that you have, you can actually just monetize it. For example, if you like skateboarding, right? If you like skateboarding, then just teach people how to skateboard. Sell the product, sell the solution. If you're trying to do like a, what is it called, a kickflip or something like that, I'm not too sure about all the terms about that. If you're trying to perform maybe a particular trick, or if you want to skate a certain way, then maybe just sell the solution. Sell it as like a form of digital product, a video course, things like that, things of that nature. So we can get creative about it. So that is another way where you can monetize your niche, monetize your passions, monetize your interests. Yeah, that's another way. And then most importantly is that most people actually face inconsistency when it comes to video creation. Like they have burnout, they don't really have any form of ideas as to what they want to talk about, what videos they want to talk about. And if you don't have it, but if you are talking about your own niche, you're talking about your own passion, talking about your own interests, then most likely you will not have creativity burnouts, right? Because all of the passions, all of the interests, all of the ideas you already have in your head, and those are the things that you love doing it every single day, day in and day out. So you can just basically document the things that you do every single day. Yeah, so that's another way they can go about it. So like I said over here, if you can't find your tribe, create your own tribe. If you can't find your niche, create your own niche. You already have a niche in you. You can literally start now. For me personally, I like fitness, self-improvement, and make money online. Maybe more to come as I grow and learn. The problems that you have encountered in life, be it personal, business, jobs, health, wealth, relationships, and happiness. If you have solved a problem in your life, you're qualified to run a business. Think about it. Think about it. So this is something that I'm trying to practice right now with my own make money online journey. So there's more to come, man. So yeah, I'll leave you guys with that. And hopefully this video is helpful to you guys, because it was helpful to me when I was researching and reading about what kind of niche I should get into. And ultimately I just thought about this: fitness, self-improvement, and make money online. It may change down the road. My interests and passions might develop differently. It may not be these same things, but I'm definitely trying to practice this particular niche right now, the whole one-person business and the information synthesizer. So if you guys want to be consistent with your videos and being able to do what you love, then maybe try this particular niche out. Maybe this is your calling, because this particular niche, right, is something that will give you longevity. And I think that is most important. You wouldn't want to be those YouTubers where somehow they just stop posting content and then they just ran away. And then all of a sudden they came back, and then most likely, right, most of the time, their comeback video is about they face burnout. they face creativity burnout. They feel like they don't know what they want to post anymore. They do not have the same amount of connection and interest with their niche anymore. Yeah, so most likely that's always the case, right? So maybe this is the niche that will give you consistency with your videos. And then you will not be tired of it, you will not be bored of it, and then most importantly, you'll be able to earn a living from it as well. So that's what we all want, right? That's what we all want. Alright, so hopefully this is helpful, and subscribe. Subscribe, like, share, comment, yeah, whatever, everything, all this good stuff.